We are going to be taking a look at a new video posted on Lucid Motors Twitter about 5 hours ago, giving us an update and a walkthrough through their Lucid Motors factory. I will be giving you commentary along the way, and then after about the 5-minute video, we are going to be going over the gamma squeeze and short squeeze that I see happening right now. And a quick preview, the gamma squeeze and the short squeeze is still in full effect. Tesla's earnings have brought down all EV stocks today, so this is nothing to be too alarmed about, but we will talk about that more after the video. But first, before we get into it, my name is Tyler. For those of you guys that are new, if you are a returning subscriber, I do love and appreciate every single one of you guys. Now, on this channel, we go over NIO and CCIV quite often when any news does come out, but we also cover a range of hot stocks that we all love and invest in that have great potential going into the future. Now, I don't pump anything on this channel. If I say something, I put my money in my mouth behind it, and I show you guys and disclose all of my positions. So all I ask in exchange for this video is that you make me one like button richer by tickling, tapping, touching, whatever you got to do, but make it turn blue if you are on a computer. If you are on a mobile device, make it turn black for me. I do greatly appreciate it, and if you like what I have to offer here, make sure to hit the subscribe and notification bell as well.
Hi, I'm Peter Rawlinson, and I'm the CEO of Lucid Motors, and I'm here at the AMP1 factory, our brand new plant in Casa Grande, Arizona. I'm here to check out the latest progress.
Peter, welcome to the AMP1 in Casa Grande.
I'm going to meet with Peter Hochholdinger, our Vice President of Global Manufacturing. So please, come join me. Let's check it out together.
So Peter, here we are in the body shop. The finish line, you can see we have 3 cars on it. The hang-on line in the front, then here where we finish the bodies and finish the car to perfection. You get the underbody in, you get the shelf in. We're here in Framer 2. You can see the body here moving into the station.
And then they should pick up the body side outers.
Right.
All fixtured off the robot.
Right.
So we don't actually have traditional fixturing station. The robots are the fixtures. They've got to come together simultaneously. And on they go and close off the final marriage of second framing station body side. And this is where the monocoque becomes complete. This is fantastic work, Peter. Next level technology.
Stage number 1, pre-treat and E-coat. We have a body coming up there now. It's already through pre-treat. So in pre-treat, what we do, we take the oil out of the body. There's processed oil and things like that. We take that off, and then we get into our dip tanks here, where we have first the zirconium and then the E-coat system.
It's amazing.
The sealer deck. That's where we close all the holes, all the openings we had in the car, so we can have a good NVH car. And we have, of course, as I said, we have to plug up the process holes that we had for the pre-treat system. And then the car moves into an oven that we can cure the seal, because we don't want to lose any particle of the sealer in our paint booth. Here we have the final result out of the paint shop. What is your favorite color?
You guessed it, it's black.
Oh, we staged it perfectly for you, great. So what we see here when we go through the booth is we have 3 phases of paint we put on the car. It's the primer, it's the base coat that gives us a color, and then it's the clear coat that protects the layer behind it. So we dial that in perfectly with the airflow, the humidity, the temperature, and we get to a perfect result of this paint here.
It looks really good.
Here we are in general assembly. It's a game of parts. And we get all those parts together to the car, and we final assemble that. And what you see here is the marriage station. It's where the pack and the subframes get into the car. We have a very flexible AGV system, and it moves further on. It has some stations in chassis. Then it moves on to final line, where it is completed with doors. Here we are in trim line. This is where everything begins, where we put the wire harness in, we put the air conditioning systems in. This is where the interior of the car starts to grow and to evolve. And here we are at the end of our tour. I hope you enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it? I was blown away by it, Peter. It's a fantastic achievement, and it's so exciting because we're getting closer and closer to start of true production. These are just the pre-production cars, ironing out all the quality, and now you're going to build an amazing high-quality car here with all the team in Casa Grande. Big thanks to all in Lucid Manufacturing. And everyone, I hope you enjoyed this insight into our progress. And please come back when we're in production. Take care.
So we did have some technical difficulties, so I was not able to give you guys commentary along the way, but all does look good. It doesn't look like too much has changed, which is kind of weird because they kind of implied in the caption of the video on their Twitter that an update as to how their production was going. Maybe I interpreted that wrong, but I think it is pretty clear as what that implied. So that is kind of weird. Nothing too alarming. I just hope deliveries do start in the beginning of the second half of 2021 because that is what a lot of investors are expecting. Now, if this is later in 2021, like October, November, which I really don't think it will be, but that could shake up investors quite a bit. Now, taking a look at what CCIV stock did today, we closed down 4.73% on the day, and we currently have bounced up 0.79% in after hours to $22.92. And this really comes off of Tesla's earnings, which were not bad at all. But if you factor in the tax credits, the EV credits, and a couple of other smaller factors, Tesla wouldn't be profitable still. So that did have a big impact on Tesla. If you guys are Tesla shareholders, you do know this, and it did have an impact on all EV stocks. Now, I do think the gamma squeeze and the short squeeze is still in full effect. As we do see from the volume, it is still very, very high. And even for the day, we see tons of volume on these contracts. 5,600 at the money, 6,000. 10,600, 2,600, 10,500, 700, 2,400. So basically the volume really starts to taper off around the $25.50 strike that expires this Friday, and the $25 strike has tons of volume for the day. So this does signify we are looking to go higher, or at least traders and investors do expect CCIV to close at least $25 per share, because you wouldn't buy all these options if CCIV was not going to close at $25 a share or higher. So it does look like we do have momentum besides the other negative, like I said, Tesla's earnings that have weighed down. All EV stocks were down today. So this is not a CCIV specific thing that happened today. It was all EV stocks today. Now, taking a look on Fintel at the short volume ratio, they have not actually updated what the percentage is, but we almost had 3 million shares sold short today, and the total volume on CCIV was around 18 million, so that comes out to be about 16-17% on the actual stock. So this is the lowest we have seen since at least April 14th, and this does make a lot of sense since CCIV was down, like I said, almost 5%. A lot of shorts are taking this opportunity to buy back the shares and get out of their short position, because they see what I see and the information that I'm giving you guys as to this gamma squeeze that is coming and giving CCIV some real buying pressure. Now, like I said, Tesla kind of screwed that up today, but it will be interesting how we look going into the rest of the week. And as we can see, we are still bouncing up in after hours. We're now up 0.88%. So I do expect tomorrow to be a good day, and NIO's earnings will have a big factor on the EV stocks as well. Now, I do want to get into some technical analysis because this does look very good. Now, taking a look at the technical analysis, if you guys are subscribed to the channel and you follow these videos, then you know last time I did this video, I put our resistance and our future support level at $23 a share, and then our major resistance level coming at $25 a share. And we were sitting about this range, about the $20 mark, maybe $19, somewhere around there. But we did blow right past, like I said, the $21 mark up to our $23 resistance level, and that is where we started to find resistance around $23, almost $24 a share. And like I said this would turn into a support level, which I do believe it will. I don't think we are going to continue to sell off and bounce off of this. I think, like I said, it will become a support level, and then we will rip up to about the $25 mark. So I'm going to go ahead and put a trajectory to about the $25 mark. But like I said, it does look like we will get some kind of resistance there, because that is where we topped out last time, April 6th. Now, with that being said, it does look very bullish going ahead. It's kind of good that we didn't just straight gap up, because then you're prone to a hard gap down. Now, we did gap up a little bit, kind of sold off a little bit, gapped up, consolidate. This is what I was looking for, is the consolidation, which I had said in the last video that I do think we will consolidate, and then a rip up further. So this does look very, very bullish. We are hitting higher highs, and it will be interesting if we go up tomorrow on CCIV stock. Now, if we're up anywhere from 2 to 5%, that'll be very good as well, and will cause and lead to a further gamma squeeze. And that is really what I'm watching, are the options contracts, because there is high volume up until April 30th, and I do expect us to at least close by $25 by Friday. So this will be really interesting. I think NIO's earnings will have a huge impact on other EV stocks, just like Tesla's earnings had today. And NIO's earnings do come out on Thursday, so we will just have to wait and see what happens. But we should get some kind of earnings run up tomorrow, or a earnings sell off. I do think it will be a earnings run up, but we will have to wait and see. Now, to wrap up this video, I do think today was a small blip in our gamma squeeze that is going on right now, as well as a short squeeze, because that gamma squeeze will cause shorts to cover their position, causing CCIV to go higher. Now, with that being said, like I said, a lot of our momentum is going to ride on NIO's earnings, which I do think will be good, because they have guided down. So I do expect a move higher, and I really do think we will close at $25 a share, or over $25 a share by Friday. That is where we start to lose volume on the option chain. So that is what I am looking at. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. Comment down below what you think about CCIV. What is your price prediction in the future? Now, also make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I do appreciate every single one of you guys. I will see you later. Peace out.